guys, I'm John and I'm waiting for Quentin for his Quentin story.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But hi guys, today I'm Quentin here. Today we'll be reading Alexander and the Terrible Whore. No good, very bad day. Okay. So here it is. Okay, I went to sleep with gum in my mouth. Now there's gum in my hair. And when I got out of the bed this morning, I tripped on the skateboard and by a mistake, I dropped my sweater in the sink while the water was running. And I could tell it was going to be a terrible hole, no good, very bad day.
At breakfast, Anthony found a Corvette Stingray car kit in his breakfast cereal box, and Nick found a junior undercover agent code ring in his breakfast cereal box. But in my breakfast cereal box, all I found was breakfast cereal.
I think I moved to Australia. In the car, Miss Gibson let Becky have a seat by the window. Audrey and Elliot got seats by the window too. I said I was being squunched. I said I was being smushed. I said if I don't get a seat by the window, I'm going to cost it. No one even answered. I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
At school, Mrs. Dickens liked Paul's picture of the sailboat better than my picture of the invisible castle. At singing time, she said I sang too loud. At counting time, she said I left out 6. Who needs 16? Who needs 16? I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Aww. I could tell because Paul said I wasn't his best friend anymore. He said Bill Forker was his best friend. And Albert Moyle was his next best friend, that I was only his third best friend. I hope you sit on the tack, I said to Paul. Hope next time you get a double-decker strawberry ice cream cone and the ice cream part falls up to the cone lands in Australia. What is Australia?
The country.
Yeah, exactly.
There were 2 cupcakes in Philip Parker's lunch bag, and Albert got a Hershey bar with almonds, and Paul's mother gave him a piece of jelly roll that had little coconut sprinkles on the top. Guess whose mother forgot to put in dessert? It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
That's what it was. Because after school, my mom took us all to the dentist, and Dr. Fields found a cavity just in me. Come back next week and I'll fix it, Dr. Fields. Next week I said I'm going to Australia.
On the way downstairs, the elevator door closed on my foot, and while we were waiting for my mom to go to the car, Anthony made me fall where it was muddy. And then when I started crying because of the mud, Nick said I was a crybaby.
While I was punching Nick for saying crybaby, my mom came back with the car and scolded me for being muddy and fighting. I am having a terrible, horrible, no good day, very bad day. I told everyone, no one even answered.
So then we went to the shoe store to buy some sneakers. Anthony chose white ones with blue stripes. Nick chose red ones with white stripes. I chose blue ones with red stripes, but then the shoe man said we're all sold out. They made me buy plain old white ones, but they can't make me wear them.
When we were picked up, my dad at his office said I couldn't play with his copy machine, but I forgot. He also said to watch out for the books on his desk. I was careful, except for my elbow. He also said, don't fool him with his phone, but I think I called Australia. My dad says, please don't pick him up anymore. It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
There were lima beans from dinner, and I hate limas. There was kissing on TV, and I hate kissing.
Wait, what is bimba?
Like a type of bean.
My bath was too hard. I got soap in my eyes. My marble went down the drain. And I had to wear my werewolf train pajamas. I hate my werewolf train pajamas.
When I went to bed, Nick took back the pillow he said I could keep, and the Mickey Mouse nightlight burned out and I bit my tongue. The cat wants to sleep with Anthony, not with me. It has been a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. My mom says some days are like that.
Even in Australia. Oh, it was a pretty good book. It's a very long book, I guess. But I'll see tomorrow